Resource projects are very important to any Indigenous community because it's an opportunity for them to be involved, and the most meaningful way to be involved is through ownership. I think it's important that First Nations have that opportunity. They're the stewards of the land, and when you look at a project, they could really help make you successful because they know where their values are on the land, they know where their spiritual sites are, they know what how they want their lands developed, and when you involve them at day one, I think more projects would be successful. And if there's an opportunity for First Nations to have equity, it's more meaningful because they can build up their communities within home. Nobody wants to leave their nation to go outside and work. Everybody wants to be close. First Nation people are very family orientated. We look after our members, we look after our elders. You're not just left on your own, so community is really important. I think it's important that Canadians get involved with First Nations that they're living in their territories. I think it's a good way to show respect and to start communicating with Indigenous people to see what their values are, because when a First Nation is doing good, so is the local municipality. We have to start building our country up from First Nations on the ground up into these corporate boardrooms, and we need to be a part of these decisions going forward. That's how projects will be successful. We go to town, we spend our money, but when we don't have money, then what's happening? We continue to try to operate in conditions that no other Canadian would think is a condition that they would want to live in. So we need to be able to do this together. So economic reconciliation is the ability for our people to manage our lands and resources, the ability to say yes or no if we want a project to go through, the ability to have equity in that project, and the ability to work with other Canadians and other investors around the globe that want to work with Indigenous people and come to our territories. We want to find a common ground. We want to move projects forward that meet our values, and we want to be a part of our own local economies.